Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the internet. And today I will be theorizing of what characters could die in the future of the MCU. So if you're wondering why this says part 2, it's because back last year when Hawkeye was just about to release, I did a video that was pretty much one of these, but now we'll be doing phase 4, 5, and 6. So yeah. The first character on the list at a 25% chance of death, in my opinion, is Shuri. So, this will... I'll play the line soon, but like, I think Shuri could die because I'm pretty sure it's rumored that Naki and Black Panther had a son off screen, and then that's gonna be the next Black Panther. I can see Shuri being the Black Panther in Wakanda Forever, but dying at the end, which is sort of backed up by this line, which could also be actually Shuri talking, and this could be swapped around with Queen Ramonda, but this is the line.
I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone. Have I not given everything?
Now for the movie titled Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, I will have, I'll be skipping a couple projects, but yes, starting phase 5, for a death I think could rarely happen, is Hank Pym has a chance of dying, mainly because his entire story arc is pretty much done. He brought Janet back, so Janet can pretty much replace him, and if they're introducing Kang the Conqueror in this movie, he needs somebody to conquer and end up killing. Secret Invasion is quite hard because I know that they're going to kill off somebody. Why wouldn't they in a show like Secret Invasion? Like somebody being killed off by the Skrulls. It can't be Nick Fury because he's confirmed to be in the Marvels. So there's only one character that I can think of. And this character is Maria Hill, who I think has another 25% chance of death. I'm only doing that little text thing when it introduces a new chance, so like, that's why Shuri had the 25, and why Maria doesn't. But yeah, Maria Hill could be killed by a Skrull in Secret Invasion, especially because she could have been the Skrull for the whole MCU, so she could have died like ages ago, and it's just been confirmed in Secret Invasion. She could have died before Coulson even died. Oh god, this one. I have a feeling that half of the Guardians team will die, so I am not even going to get pictures up. I'm just going to explain who and why I think they're going to die. First off, Nebula. I just feel like Nebula could... Gamora is already dead. What can Nebula do in the MCU at this point, if not die herself? And then Rocket Raccoon, because we know we're touching on the High Evolutionary, and we've seen that baby Rocket, and this movie is meant to be very sad, so, like, I rarely won't be surprised if they kill Rocket. So now we have Drax the Destroyer, who I think, so Nebula, in my opinion, Nebula and Rocket have a 50% chance each, but then Drax, he has a 75%. I think that Drax, like, he is pretty much done in the film franchise. He thought Ronan killed his family, then Ronan died, then he was like, oh wait, it was Thanos, then Thanos died, so he'll probably go like, oh wait, it was a High Evolutionary, but then, no, I think he's gonna sacrifice himself for his true family that he met along the way with the Guardians of the Galaxy. We're getting to the age where we skip, but I do think that for the Marvels, there is a character that has a 25% chance of dying, in my personal opinion. That character is Monica Rambeau. I think Monica has a 25 because just for MCU you need two Captain Marvels. But I do think this person has a higher chance of dying than Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel. With Miss Marvel being 0% and Captain Marvel being in like 5%. But Monica's in 25% because she has a very similar powers to Captain Marvel, and she is probably on the new Avengers team, which is why she was introduced. But it could be quite sad to see her die so soon after she got her power. Yes, we're already at Captain America New World Order. That's how much projects I just skipped because of how little information we have about them. And we don't have that much information about this movie as well. But it has for Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes is probably going to return. I'm mentioning him right now because I think he has a 10% chance of dying. So he won't get picked or anything, but yeah, that's his mention. But there is another character that I think was a Skrull in Falcon and Winter Soldier, and will be in Secret Invasion, and could finally be brought back, like, could try to redeem what the Skrull version of her did, and ends up dying for another 25% chance. And this is Agent 13, also known as the Power Broker, but her real name is Sharon Carter. So, I think she could die just defending the world and stuff, but, because do you really think that she was a villain in Falcon and Winter Soldier? As much as I think her character is a bit underrated, I think she is an okay character. She gets too much hate, so she could finally die and could have a very meaningful death, just like Peggy. For the Thunderbolts, which is coming at the end of Phase 5, I will make a video breaking down on who could be in the Thunderbolts and the new Avengers team. So that'll come soon, but I have a ton of Marvel videos planned after the San Diego Comic-Con announcements. I just had to wait a little bit because literally every other YouTuber is making videos on it. But there's one person that I do think is a hero that could end up dying in this movie, and that is... I'm sorry, but I really don't think my boy Wong can make it out of this movie. With a 50% chance of dying. Yeah, that's right, 50. We've seen Wong with the Abomination in Shang-Chi, and we're going to see him with the Abomination in She-Hulk. I do think that he could form together the Thunderbolts, and then just like the Avengers, when they're formed to avenge Phil Coulson, Thunderbolts might turn a bit nicer when maybe Wong sacrifices himself because he knows that this team has a chance. And then, yeah, that's what the Thunderbolts need to avenge. But also, do really think that Strange, like, he has to be Sorcerer Supreme by Secret Wars. And Wong is an amazing Sorcerer Supreme, but I really do think that could lead him to his death. Up to the Kang Dynasty, we skipped Fantastic Four, but I think one Avenger type person could die in Kang Dynasty, and then two, I think, could die in Secret Wars. Actually, way more than two. So much important characters could die in Secret Wars. But one character, I think, for Kang Dynasty that could be killed around the middle of the movie fighting in a war, James Buchanan Barnes, the Winter Soldier. So, sorry for that pause. As I was saying, Winter Soldier could just die in a war and stuff. I don't really know how he could get played in Secret Wars. I think after all his time alive, he would probably want to die. Because everybody he knows is probably dead. Sad. But yeah, that is Bucky. Okay, the last project, I'm not a pictures for because I am expecting a lot of deaths from this movie. Maybe like Cleo, who we saw at the end of Doctor Strange 2. I think Kang is probably going to die in this movie, maybe killed by Doctor Doom or something like that. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man could also be ended in this movie, maybe because this is all the universes fighting. He could be killed by Tom Holland's Spider-Man or Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, and Andrew could also be killed by Tom or Tobey. And then the Fox X-Men could be killed by Deadpool. But that one was mainly a joke. And then the Avengers, like the main 616 continuity Avengers that could die. The one that I'm mainly thinking about is Dr. Stephen Strange, who in my opinion has another 50% chance of dying. Maybe he sacrifices himself at the end to stop the Secret Wars, but I would only say that if Doctor Strange 2 comes out, if Doctor Strange 3, I mean, comes out in Phase 6. If it doesn't, he'll definitely survive, as well as Clea. But yeah, another character that I think could like be brought back is Wanda. And the last deaths, the most important ones, because I think Marvel will own Spider-Man by this point, so I think it would be quite funny if Venom and Morbius died in this movie. Maybe their universes just implode on themselves, so Almuetta dies, that's sad. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. Maybe you'll agree with me with some characters that can die in the MCU. I'll see you all in the next one.